What is up, everybody? Let me read the chats so I can get through. Go ahead and see. Hi, Captain Psyduck. Hi, King Kappa. Thank you, Zen. Hi, Scratchy. Hi, Cole. Thank you, Blame You Skill. Hi, Joniak. Hi, Luca. For the good luck, Joniak. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you, Fishman. Hi, Lombre. Thank you, PTYW. Valeu, Batata. Muito obrigado. Hi, Sue Bloop. Hi, Mark. Currently only me. I don't think anyone else is going for it. I don't think anyone else is gonna be going for it for a bit. But yeah. Oh yeah, I do have to change that. I completely forgot that was the goal life message. But yeah. Hi, Braps too. Hi, Kaio. Hi, 8-Bit Lord. Onrusha Wagner. Hi, V. Thank you, Magician. Yeah, it's unfortunate. This around the earliest I can really go live at this point. If I ever go live earlier, it's kind of bad for me. I don't know. It's difficult to go live earlier. But valeu, Draui. Thank you so much. Hi, Mateo. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Hi, Frosted. Hi, Zion Luca. Yeah, thank you, Samwes. Hi, Silos. Thank you, Safe State. Hi, Zesty. Yeah, I will try to. If you do exclamation mark how, you're gonna get a little rundown of what I'm gonna be doing. But yeah, I updated all my commands as well, so hopefully that shouldn't be a problem anymore. Hi, the awesome. Hi, nice viewer. Thank you. You know, I'm very happy to have finally gotten a world record that's not tied, but also my first record since 2020. After so long. Thank you to your cat, Hombre. Hi, Guafi. Hi, Burger Fan. Oh, I don't think the commands work in over on YouTube and or Cake. I gotta fix it. I completely forgot that's a thing. I'm not a very professional streamer, as you can tell. I just try doing whatever. Thank you, Rap Stu, for the tier 1 sub. And also, let me go back. 2 people subbed before I started stream. Thank you, Old School Mac. Yeah, Old School McFly for the Prime sub. And thank you, Pancake Wafflers, for the Prime sub. Yeah, once again, thank you, Rap Stu, for the tier 1 sub. Thank you, Justin. Hi, Salt. Hi, Panka. Thank you, Sparkle Kitty. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Martino. Hi, Dad. Yeah, it might be. Yo, Dasher, thank you. Yes, TAS Tie is humanly possible. I've gotten it from 4.2. And I have gotten the perfect 8-4 50 times. It's like a little under half of what Nifsky has done, but clearly I've been able to make good use of the consistency I already have with viewers. So count really matters at this point. Thank you, Nifsky. Thank you, Flare On. Let me also get rid of that. Put that up. Also open live splits, then we can have a little perspective. Also, yo, thanks everybody for reaching my sub goal. I gotta like fix that now. I'm gonna do that later, but yeah. Stop virtual camera so that doesn't start splitting on its own. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Salt. Awesome. I plan on probably moving on to either 2J Ace or 2J Warpless, maybe. I'm gonna have a lot of catch up to do on both of those, mostly Warpless, because like as much as it's still a doable thing, I haven't really played a Warpless to begin with since my 1920 something I got back when like what 2020. I haven't played Warpless since then, so or you know what? No. Forget all of that. Minus World Ending, actually. I mean, not if I get it quickly, so it depends on how quickly I get it, but yeah. We'll see if it's gonna take a long while or not. I honestly don't care about how long it really takes. Thank you, Nunu, for good luck. Like yeah. The main two things I should do after TAS are either 2J Ace or minus rolled ending. Because minus rolled ending has some funny stuff I could do to like ensure record there. I could just do an 8B first from like Fast Excel and -3 and just destroy the category a little bit, you know? I would be kind of stupid, but like I could do it. I'm gonna have to get good at the -2 full FPG again though. It's all in 8-4 dog. It's like 6 frames. Also, thank you for the good luck. Bom, Cute, depende de como eu terminar as runs, né? Se eu não falhar em alguma coisa quando eu tiver no 8-4 e conseguir terminar a run, eu provavelmente vou conseguir um PB. Mas o objetivo é pegar a run perfeita daqui pra frente. Thank you, Fru. Thank you, Beach Elf. Hi, Odiug. Let me go back to like warming up. Valeu, Angus. Bom, falar inglês constantemente desde 2019 teve um efeito bom, eu acho, né? No, I got 1 frame away from Task 4-1 because I got the Fast Excel 1 frame too late. And I did that first try, like last stream or something. Like, literally got that first try. The heck? That's a lot. That's looking good. My consistency with 8-4 is difficult to really estimate. Because with 8-4, I'm really just relying on me being locked in at the moment and just like, you know, doing it, I guess. There really isn't a good way to go about it consistency wise. Like, I have gotten 2 8-4s in a row once. I have gotten 5 in one day, but that's mostly because I haven't tried more. Like, I could get a lot more in one day. I just don't care too much about it. Like, I know how good I really am at 8-4 at this point. I feel like overly practicing it any more than I did is just gonna make me waste time. Like, I can't really stress myself over 8-4 that much because it's, gonna be ridiculous to do it on pace, but I could do it. I just need to have it in me at the moment. Thank you, DJ Tom. It is crazy that we get to ask that question at this point. Yeah, Frosted Gamer, that's honestly what got me to get record, really. Like, I just looked into the most optimal ways of doing things in this game on controller and I just did them. As unorthodox as it may seem, it just is like that. These grips would not really help much on other games. It's this game specifically that gets carried by these grip abuse things. Like, I hold the controller in like 4 or 5 different ways throughout the run. It's kind of... It feels excessive, but it's actually worth it. If I told myself I would be doing this a while ago, I wouldn't even believe it, but... It's what's necessary, dude. Why do I feel like my save state's screwed over here? I don't think it is, anymore. I gotta also update my practice ROM soon, because I think it might have fixed save state problems. Thank you, Finesse God, for the good luck. Thank you, George, for the good luck. Thank you, Tim. Yeah, high key splits are I mean, splits are not pointless because it can help me know if I lost time or not don't when I like can't really tell. But yeah, that's the thing. Valeu, Victor. I got 5 full level one day. And I think it was like while I was trying to do simultaneous with Niski too. So it's like lower than it should have really been because I kept resetting first room to get the simultaneous attempt. My first room consistency is ridiculous. Yeah, task remainder 4-2 is definitely harder than task tie 4. I tried segmenting it. All the difficulty is in warp zone. Like getting K to warp zone is not even that bad. Well, actually, never mind. You mean like top clip? Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. I'm never gonna do that. I don't want to do that. Hi, Miniland. Hello. Yeah. So, Richter Fry, thank you for the Prime sub. Much appreciated. Thank you, QZ. Yeah, from here on out, I will try my best to consistently stream for at least 4 days a week. Rarely ever am I gonna be able to like do 5 because right around the time I would be streaming on Thursdays, I kind of just can't. Unless if I was to figure out a way to not do that, but... Oh my god, yeah, I mean, hey, glad to have help, Miniland. I hope things sort themselves out for you, bro. I read your messages in Vent. Yeah, that shit is like annoying as shit. Yo, loser, thank you for the raid, bro. How was your stream? Welcome in, everybody. I'm just getting done with warming up for... God, I'm like kind of trash for this right now, but warming up for attempts. Thank Thank you. Thank you, Graven. Wow, I'm like off of like, dude, I'm really out of it with this. What's going on? I don't even think I like safe stated in Pelson. I'm just messing it up completely. Thank you, Rocket. Hi, Puffy. Thank you, Yuka. Yeah, thank you, Miniland. Lock in, bro. Oh, you've been playing Cuphead. Dang, that's... See, that's something that is definitely a lot more enjoyable than what I'm about to do, for sure. Cuphead seems to... Dude, I gotta play Cuphead one day. I don't think I've ever played it. Oh, no, never mind. I did play it, like, very briefly when I was at CCWC Brazil last year, if I'm not mistaken. But, like, I don't have the game. Thank you, Dusk, for the good luck. I don't know, Lombre. It's very stupid. It's like, you mix 8-bit first room and, like, perhaps a stupider like turnaround back to the pipe. I don't remember if it's the same thing or not as normal. I don't remember if it uses left plus right to stop or not. I don't think it does, but even then, it's like bad. It's very bad. I don't know, Tim. I mean, I've heard of my football club being an esports thing for some games, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, God, I'm gonna have to get used to reading chat a lot more. And I, oh my gosh, is a verse on the game. I think after the whole like situation, like last month, I think he's just gonna be taking a break from the community for an indeterminate amount of time. I mean, the whole thing sucks. Really wish none of it had happened. I mean, what can I do? But he's not permanently banned, so at some point, if he wanted to come back, I think he could. Not sure if he's gonna want to or not. I just hope he figures things out. That's really all. I don't wish bad on anybody. Like just it just sucks that things were the way they were. That's all I gotta say. Thank you, Freddie. But yeah, yeah, Yalan. Thank you, Impasa. Hi, Damien. Also, I think if people donate me money this time, there will actually be alerts for once. So sorry to Limber, Hitscrits, Eyeball, Max, Nishiki, JT, all the people who donated me money last stream. I'm very thankful for it. I hadn't set it up, but I think now it's gonna work and it's gonna be very funny if it shows up on stream. I think I'm not gonna be using stream elements for it anymore because PayPal likes to be stupid with it. Also, I think Ko-fi is better. All right, see you later, magician. Thank you, man. Yeah, thank you, Linder. Yeah, let me just get done with this and I'll move on. Yo, Brapstu, thank you for the 100 bits. Much appreciated. Thank you. Oh yeah, somebody asked me in chat before. Thank you for reminding me, Joniak. Not yet. I am. I'm gonna figure out if I should buy the iPhone or not. I want to be responsible about my financial decisions. Okay, so not sure if I'm gonna do that, but I might. Thank you, King Koopa. Oh, I don't know, Zen. Let me get like some from playing here. Yeah, you. So before input swapping got banned, you just couldn't input on both like input methods at the same time. You could only use one at a time. And honestly, at this point, I don't know how the decision is gonna go whenever it like gets the community poll to happen, but I know one thing: I'm not gonna be using input swapping at all because I don't need it. I really do not need it. Bro, what is wrong with me and like that? Well, I don't think it would be weird to allow simply because it is a very good accessibility thing. Like, for the people who have, like, no knowledge on how to get a controller to do stuff properly, you could a lot more easily just have two different controllers that are good at specific things and just use them at will whenever you need them better. Surely that's only, like, very useful when you start doing more specific tricks, but I think people should be allowed to be input swapping simply because naturally it's a thing one could technically do. But if it gets allowed, we'd have the hardware to make it more reliable. So, I don't know. I'm for it being allowed, personally. But soon enough, there's gonna be a new. Soon enough, there's gonna be a new. What is it called? A new community poll. Like, at this point... Oh, yo, thank you, Rambo. I don't think it's gonna get stuck. I should probably try to get the... What is it called? The, just in case, try to get the alerts on that to work. I'm not sure if I could, but... It's technically a thing if somebody does it through that. Thank you so much, man. Like, actually. Thanks a lot, bro. Oh, yeah, I forgot to put my my stream on like the things. There, there, there. Thank you, Eighth. I'm going too fast. I'm going too fast, constantly. Getting the same outputs. I don't think I did Dinkle. Controller swapping is possible on console without like any what's it called? Any like external stuff. I managed to fix my console in a way where I wouldn't have it crash if I try to do it. But there's still one thing that like makes it kind of annoying. That's easily fixable if you have like the proper swapper. The heck, okay. Like you can accidentally input all inputs at once when like plugging the controller in or out. Or just crashing the console because you know it's console moment. I think I'm good with this. Wow, didn't first try, unfortunate. Do it a frame later. What the? There you go. Let's see if I can get something out of this, just for fun. Okay. Get the safe states going on so I can actually get this to work. I practice the third room first. Oh, Lumber, the thing is, saying that taking your controller out and putting it back into the console is a strange thing is just, by concept, just, I don't think that argument really makes sense. Like, the action of taking your controller out and putting another controller in should not be seen as a weird thing. Then there's the whole discussion of the bouncer being like infinitely more quote unquote stupid than input swapping really is and all the other stuff. I would rather not go into that convo because I just want to play the game and like focus. There you go. Hi, Pineapple. Yeah, keyboard on console requires an adapter. Unless you're playing with the Famicom keyboard thing, but I think we're discussing that really is just missing the big picture of the whole thing. To me, it's just like, do we really want to go back on a culture we were cultivating for since 2022 just because the whole thing that happened? Like, I think at this point, if the argument is just, oh, input swapping is going to make it better to play the game than on just original hardware or whatever, at this point, the fact that I'm not going to be input swapping for records should honestly say enough. In my opinion, it really just is a matter of choice. Like, if you're a controller player, you should most likely either be input swapping because you just want the ease of having like 2 different controllers that are better for specific things, or just get a perfectly good controller that doesn't require input swapping. That's really it. Thank you, Crescendo. Let me just make sure I don't like keep doing this timing here early every time. So hi, Cosmic. One thing that's definitely, or not definite, probably gonna make me play worse today is how cold it is right now. Like, my hands are not super warmed up because of how cold it is. And losing warm up at this point was like super easy because of that. Also, since people are talking about it in chat, left plus right equals neutral is honestly like perfect at this point. We found out the whole like shell flicking thing to get a frame of nothing consistently. At this point, if we were to like have left plus right handling be different, keyboard would most likely be at a huge disadvantage for like top play in a lot of situations. Like, sure, doing like RLRs would be free if you could just flick left, but then other things would start going wrong. You fix one thing and you create other problems, and I think people are honestly just willing to leave it the way it is. I would honestly hope that that's the case, because I don't see anybody really wanting to change that. Thank you, Ray Finkel. Oh, that would have been a crazy save. And by the way, if you guys look at the exclamation how command, I mentioned how I'm probably not going to do last room if I am not on TAS Tie pace. I would only do it if I'm on pace to TAS Tie, or if I'm like right behind record or something like that. Like, if I know I have records at last room, I may as well just get it, honestly. Nice. Hi, Code Boy. Yes, this frame roll has it from like this frame roll is super good for patterns. No matter what you do, you're just gonna have a very easy pattern to beat. There's one situation where if you get TAS Tie, you have to be aware of your FFA here, but honestly, that's still not a problem. As long as I like. Let me get the last room here so that I can explain it. Oh my god, okay. Remainder is R14 when grabbing the axe. Oof, that's bad. I don't want to do that. Yo, CJ, thank you for the raid, man. How was your stream, bro? Thank you for the good luck. Welcome in, everybody. I'm right now practicing 8-4 for when I inevitably get here at some point near in the future. Wait, let me say here. Okay. So if I to explain it, if I get an unoptimal FFA here, I kind of just have to jump mid because of that. So I have to like make sure I jump at the right time there. What was I doing before inputs there? What am I doing? Maybe like force it to happen again. Yeah, so I have to like be very careful. Now here's the thing. That'll only happen if I get an unoptimal FFA. But if I get an unoptimal FFA, I should be able to get through Bowser regardless. If I see high fire, I know I got it like wrong or something. Isn't that what it is? Just make sure here. No, it's something. Let me get a normal FFA here. Not normal. This other one. Not really. I just have to make sure I like jump mid every time. It does not really matter where I jump here. I can't just jump that early though. That's kind of stupid. Thank you, Nimla. And thank you, Sheepdog. Now, here's the thing. If I end up getting, like, 8D full game, or, like, 8C, I might just go for a frame roll that has better, like, TAS Tie patterns here. I don't know. Or, like, a frame roll that has, a faster delay. Because optimally here, I wouldn't be, missing the fast excel or the falling fast excel here. Do like a few runs from first room and then I will go to full game run. Just to see how I'm at right now. First attempt pass, first excel, and I get it instantly. The usual. Wow, that's about to be crazy. Okay. Oh, that's. Oh yeah, I forgot, dude. That's true. I forgot that I re-screwed the controller, and I forgot to tune it back. That's why I've been usual. I should be getting this more. Thank you, Ashiruko. Yeah, Sadie is TAS Tie for him. I really hope that doesn't happen on pace. Jumping 4-0 is kind of a run killer. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, Gorilla. Wow, that's surprising. Shouldn't be so bad at second room. This is the one room I shouldn't be like struggling with. Wow, you are an op, bro. Thank you, Dust. I appreciate it. Is that it? Oh, that's it. There you go. Yeah, that's a backup if I need it. Thank you, Silva. Thank you, Blue Crusader. Bruh. I screwed one of the screws wrong. That's not supposed to be. No, there's a backup for like second room and stuff if I mess it up. I would just keep going. I mean, I really don't have a reason to kill the run when I can just keep getting records. Thank you, Cosmic Angel. Let me go back to third room just to make sure here. Like, I want to try to get one run to water if possible. I suppose that was early. I must have just only pressed A early and nothing else. Too early left press. Late excel. That's better. Nice. Thank you, Reswan. Thank you, Ufum. I'm gonna need it, bro. We're just trying to like get a few runs of 8-4 here just to practice. Yeah, it has been the only time since Nifsky got mid 454 ages ago. Thank you, Butterfly. would this give me? Okay, that is likely. Yeah, I think I know what that is. If I end up getting that, that is a very rare scenario, but. Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has not worn down at all. Frame rate Excel. Sag. That makes no sense. That actually makes no sense. Like, I put a piece of electrical tape under the where the D-pad sits on, so then it like doesn't wear down. But also that's used to prop it up a little bit, depending on how many I put there. Thank you, Stem. That would have been good if I jumped a frame earlier. Jeez, dude, I'm like not locked in right now. No idea, Joseph. It really just depends on if I'm good at A4 or not. Frame that again. Well, that's TAS Tie water minus frame rate Excel. Oh, that's funny. I wouldn't have done that in last stream if I knew I lost a frame in a second, but 8D right there. High staple head. No, Rizwan. I use the controller anyways. In 1-1, you're gonna see me starting the run like this. And after underground section, I start holding it like this for FPG. Then in 1-2, I go full piano grip for everything. Then in 4-1, I go back to this grip. Then in 4-2, I do this grip until like right before the pipe entry and underground, where I switch to this grip. And then depending on if I need to like save an extra frame in warp zone or not, I will go back to this grip to like do a backwards jump Excel thing. Then in 8-1 for the fast Excel, I do this grip for fast Excel, and then I go back to this for pull inputs at the end, but also pipe jumps is like essentially the same as normal. In 8-2, I will go back to piano grip up until BBG, where I go back to like half piano grip to do NT0 frame and then the down plus round, all that. 8-3, I start the level with cheater grip, and then I do 2 nothing flicks midair to set up, and then I go back to half cheater grip. Then 8-4 depends on the room, bro. It just depends on the room. If I have notes for controller stuff, in what way specifically? Yeah. Thank you, Creepio. Yeah, I mean that's what's needed for TAS Tie, Rizwan. It's just what's gotten me to get record even. I mean, it might probably happen, Aaron, because I think it's just easier to do tasks on control anyways, for a multitude of reasons. You just wanna like run on the ground the least amount of time possible, then rock. The longer you run the ground, the more speed you're gonna lose. We do a thing where we hold down plus right, so then if we touch down the ground, we like instantly start reaccelerating after like swimming up. But like you just want to be off the ground as much as possible. I don't really yell yet. I just know what to really do. It's not even that difficult. I just know how to mess with stuff at this point. Thank you, Multi Beast. Left just didn't press there, I'm pretty sure, but that's because I flicked it poorly. Whatever. I guess paint is just the first room consistency right now, because oh my god, bro. That's what I need. Nice, let's go, hold on. Let's go. Number 51, bro. That's a good way to start the session. Holy. Hold on, back to back though. Hold the phone. No, I jumped the frame late. Dang it. I mean, hey. I wasn't expecting to get it there. I'm gonna be so for real. I wasn't expecting to get TAS Tie like that. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign. Very, very good sign. Thank you, guys. I would rather not get my hopes up because it's a big ask to, get TAS Tie quickly. It's not like I'm like, oh my god, I'm the robot of this game. I can just do it at will. No, no, no. With my current PB, I knew I was more than capable of doing that after like the months of practice. This might take months, maybe years. I don't know. It's gonna depend on how clutch I really am, because it all boils down to being locked in and having the right state of mind when getting there. I absolutely cannot guarantee anything. Yep, that was a TAS Tie for right there. EJ. Maybe get like 1 or 2 lightnings here for level and then I'll start attempts. Dang it, dude. I released the right frame or two too early. Much better. Pressing left too early. Why am I doing that? Essentially back to back if I'm not horrible at pressing left at the right time. There you go. One more. Okay, press left at the same time as A, I think. Wow, okay. Alright, hold on. I gotta make sure I'm not making that mistake. That's make it or go home type of situation. Valeu, Jair. I'm gonna probably go to minus world ending noodles. Oh, you did, no sir? I gotta watch that. Thank you. I will definitely check that out. I just want to see it side by side because that's the first time that ever happens with me. Actually, uh, at this point, Puffy Cloud probably 4-2. Not even kidding. Like the first room's 8-4, not even that bad. They can be like annoying, but at this point, I don't know. I don't know. I have a feeling I'm roughly more consistent by the tiniest bit with the first two rooms. Maybe I'm just completely wrong. I don't know. I don't make like keep track of that. Yeah, TAS Tie 80% in general is just gonna be harder than everything we've done at this point. I don't think there's anything harder than this that we've done. But yeah. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, 8-1 fast XL just to make sure. I mean, it's up to you honestly. No swear. I don't really have preference on the chat being blurred. I mean, that's really just up to you. Oops, that's not good. That's good though. Let me just make sure I'm not about like make beginner mistakes here. What? That's wrong. What? Is that actually supposed to be a 2-frame window at all time? I don't remember that being a thing. So what's going on my console? It's like freaking me out right now. It just keeps getting the power spikes. Just glitching out visually. Yeah, look, it's like getting that like constantly. What's going on? Is that like a practice run thing? I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, 1849 is definitely its own thing at this point. Niski says he believes it's harder to get TAS Tie from 4-2 than to get 1849, but I'd have to do it myself to know. And maybe I will at some point. Maybe I will go for record in Warplus. That would be legendary. Dude, getting a record on Warplus also... Before I... Let me finish my train of thought. Getting record in Warplus at this point is going to be super crazy. They are jittery by definition, Lombre. That's just composite capture. You can't do much about that. You'd have to have specialized hardware to make it look better. There's nothing you can do. What do you guys think I should do? Should I just get rid of my like consistency splitters, or like the overall things, or no? Like the 100 from 4-2, 31 from 8-1, and so on. Because I mean, I think it's gonna make it easier for people if I just get rid of it at this point. No, I'm gonna make a new splits file. That's gonna be better. TAS Tie splits. Hi, Sieverts. Thank you. Yeah, but like, it's gonna be like just for TAS Tie though. Like, I want the stats to be reflecting just TAS Tie. I might even like reset my attempt counter even, because here's the thing. It is a completely different beast. And I think tracking the attempts of previous things is just gonna inflate it, honestly. Valeu, Pietro. That's what I'm thinking. For now, I'm gonna have it like that. If people tell me I should just keep it up the way it was, I will probably change it back. But I think it's better if I do this for the time being. Well, I don't know much about the warpless task, but maybe at some point something could be found. I don't know. It suffers the same issues as any percent, unfortunately, where you just at this point you can't really say more time. Unless somehow something people miss, but I don't think that is a situation we have. Okay. Thank you, kind plays. All right, let's begin. Uh, I think I'm just gonna start. Honestly, I'm gonna take a break later. All right, let me also start recording. Hold on. There you go. Everything turned on? Yes. Okay. Thanks everyone for the good lucks. I really will need it. I'm 6 frames away, Epic Brother. Eu vou resetar depois, Pietro. Thank you, Yay. Frame late, okay. Well, not really, Justin. I don't think so. Thank you, Quacky. Yeah, I just didn't have the setup there. I had to like do a faster FPG because my underground was kind of bad. Yeah, Cobble. I finally did it. Thank you. It is time, Diamond. It is time. Just now, Golden. I don't know, Puffy. I mean, Brazil winning the World Cup is gonna be a miracle if it happens. I'm gonna be so for real. I expect like France or Portugal, maybe even Argentina to win it, but absolutely not Brazil. I guess it. Wow, I mean, see, if I knew about how the US, like, just, I have no idea of how good the US team is. I'm gonna be so honest here. US soccer almost doesn't exist. It's just like this a background thing that nobody knows about, I feel like. That's ridiculous. Wait, you guys do get to have the World Cup down there. Thank you, LMC. Yeah, we don't talk about that one. We don't talk about 2014. Currently, my biggest doubt with Brazil's team is just the coach is making them do a formation that's unoptimal, pretty much. They're doing 4-2-4, and I'm like, the second half of their first game, the Panama game they had some weeks ago, they played super well. And he changed the formation there. Okay. Pois é, out. Thank you, Savage. Right. Have a good one, Staple. Thank you. Hi, Club. Thank you, Casual. Thank you, Math Random. I don't know why I'm bad at it right now. I was perfectly fine in practice. Thank you, Tampa. Rare subpixel string 0. Well, I don't know. Is Bono still the Morocco goalkeeper? Because if so, we might have a hard time. I'm not gonna lie. Bro is kind of goated. I was high-key rooting for them to win the last cup. Because they were playing so freaking well. Okay, yeah, no. I don't think it's gonna be that much of an easy task to beat them. I'm gonna be so for real. Let's just try to do that. Yo, Muddy, thank you for the raid. Thank you, Yathful. How's everybody doing today? I am currently doing something that was not supposed to be possible. Or even meant to be done. But yeah, welcome in everybody. I'm currently the record holder of SMB 180%, and might be a somewhat ambitious task for me to do right now, but I'm going for the perfect run, as crazy as it might sound. Just last week, I got the first ever .3, like 454.3. And I'm currently like the only active top player who's actually able to do everything from TAS Tie consistently enough to even try. Not saying I'm gonna get it quickly, I don't think I will, but it could happen one day. Thank you, Marie and Seb, for the good luck. Much better. Thank you, Camille. Yeah, it is crazy, I mean. It's like, I'm starting to realize how much of a difficult thing I'm trying to do right now, and like, it's kind of scary. But I just gotta do it, dude. I don't know. I'd be just wasting my time. But yeah, in advance, if I like end up missing chats, I'm very sorry. I'm not used to chat being this active, but thanks everybody for the words and good looks and all that. I will need it a lot. That's nuts. I would never think that I pressed a... I don't even know if that was earlier or not. I just felt like it was good. Unfortunate. Yeah, that's what I get, bro. Second freaking try, of course. That is gonna be a common occurrence, by the way. Ash, that I just got my first round of 4-2. Thank you, Valita. Thank you, Smiley. Thank you, Tiago. Oh my god, I can't even read that name. I don't know how to read that, but thank you, person at YouTube. I want to believe that's Chinese, is what it looks like to me. Unless it's got that one like similar script style to Japanese that looks the same almost. Oh yeah, thank you for the good luck. Positive mental attitude, Ash. Yes, Smiley, that is the account. And I got one today right before attempts. I wasn't expecting to do that. I'm gonna be super honest. Like I was just gonna take a good warm-up session, just like getting a single run to water section if even, but no, I just got it. I think, what was Niski's first mid/low 454? I forget. Because that was the first run that got to 8-4 tie TAS. Or with the TAS tie pays. Yes, 6-3 run. Thank you, Bit Lord. Nice. I probably did, no swear. I don't know. I'm only resetting my attempt count for the sake of having the people who track my stats have an easier time with it. That's all. Nah, I messed up RLA. That was not it. Somehow I messed it up, but whatever. was the early that I messed up? Pressed down too early for the back. Thank you. Jose, I want to think is how you say your name. Thank you, Gem. I'm not ready for that couple. It would probably happen. I'm not ready for it though. Thank you, Patrick. Take a good look. Oh, I'll minimize that. I want to believe that's fast enough. If it's not, it's whatever. It was nice. Yo, let's go, Scratchy. Freaking finally, Ash. Like, my 1-1 consistency has been subpar lately. I shouldn't be missing so many runs to it. It's just that it's the, like... It's the level I care about less in the whole thing. That's probably why. I should care more about it. Dang it, bro. Come on, that's bull. I hate FFO save because it has such a weird visual cue for FPG. Ooh, that was kind of bad. Saved it. With extra frame. For now, Dust, it's only me. It might change at some point, but currently I'm the only person who is making the worst possible decision of their life, trying to go for this. Perhaps, I don't know. It is very scary. I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be very screwed up to get. I'm running on console with a 29-inch not PVM, what am I saying? A Trinitron normal TV from Sony. Like, it's not PVM at all. I wouldn't have the money to get that. Oh, I pressed down too early. What am I doing? Difficult because I need visual feedback for it. Thank you, Mercury. Yeah, I guess I am the slot machine. You could say it like that, I don't know. Oh my god. I don't know how to back that up, god. Thank you, Seb. Also, is the noise when I split or like start to run too loud? Like, is it just lingering around after I press my keyboard? Or is it like not that bad? Wow, nice one, dude. Because I forgot to put the controller on top of my... Not controller, the microphone stand on top of the... What is it, like tape? I put it on top of. Okay, good. Good. That is the craziest C4 of all time. Thank you, Haju. Yeah, Linder. Bro, when I get my Mister soon, bro, I'ma be so... I don't know if I'm gonna get... Okay, I don't know if I'll get TAS Tie on Mister or not. I probably will do it on console because I really just don't think I would want to get TAS Tie on Mister for the sake of, you know, it being on console. But like, I think after that I might do all my speedruns on it. We'll see how that goes. All of my 2J runs are definitely going to be done on that because, you know, no EverDrive glitches on Mister or anything of the sort, so should be better there. Thank you, Tark. Thank you, 6-7. Please get a single round of rotate. I should have gotten it like the last few. I just barely made mistakes and killed it. Thank you. Come on. Nice. Good to see that. F7. No, dude, I can't believe I jumped early. That's so annoying. Come on. I actually cannot believe I jumped early there. Yo, Carl. Thank you for the raid, man. How were the train runs? I looked at your stream earlier today, but didn't say anything because I'm super busy, bro. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, if anybody from Carl's stream don't know who I am, I'm currently the record holder of any percent of SMB1, and I am doing perfect run attempts. Yes, you heard it right. I'm going for all of the frames. I don't know when I'm gonna get it or if I'm gonna get it, but I'm confident I can do it if I try hard enough. Oh, dude, that would be ridiculous, bro. Too late. Thank you, Panzer. But yeah, I just gotta run the World 8. And I unfortunately jumped too early for FVG. Or not for FVG. Jumped too early into the poll and couldn't do FVG because of it. That's the total runs I got past it on pace. But before, 4-2 was at 100. The 100th run past 4-2 was the run I got record last week. But now it's like, I reset all my counters and like attempt count to just track my attempts for TAS Tie specifically. Valeu, Yuri. Thank you, Pluxy. It just means well, it's a convention we made for the way we like track the frames in this game. In the practice ROM, there's a thing that is on like base 21, so it goes from 0 through 9 and then A through K. And like TAS Tie is, if you would look at the thing there on the practice ROM, it would say C, and then you do falling fast like on last room, and then you would save 2 frames over HC. So it would actually be 80 by convention. I think I released Riot a frame too late. That's the only thing I can think of right now. That felt good, but shit. Unfortunate. Thank you, Con. Hi, Q2Y. Okay, I'm gonna do a few more runs and take a little break to go to the bathroom and drink water. Kind of just like make use of the ad break time to actually take a little break. I think this whole like thing with me taking breaks while Azure playing is honestly like the best thing I can really do at this point. Thank you, Glitchy Guy. No, dude, I backed up the frame rate jump off the elevator and then I do that. Thank you, Yuzu. Thank you, Face Cat. Valeuzinho. Best run was the end of 8-1 diamond. I unfortunately jumped the frame too early off of the top step and couldn't do FPG because of it. Thank you, Zercatus. Yes, my record is 6 frames away from TAS Tie. But let's go, Soggy Blessing. No, not jumped early, dude. I can't be throwing around here. Oh, first try. No. Oh, dang it. Yeah, the frames that are missing are in first room, second room. Both are 1 frame saves. 2 frames in... Did I start that right? I wasn't paying attention. I think I did. Yeah, 2 frames in third room. No frames in water and... Wow. Hold on. Jeez, that was horrible. And 2 frames in last room. Man, I'm like screwing up the exit there a little bit. Thank you, Speed Nintendo. I use the... Yeah, it's because of the reset. I actually don't reset on my console. I safe state it to the game select screen, so then I can load state to it, so then the reset is just easier for me to do. It's allowed, by the way, because the run only starts when you boot up the game itself, not the ROM. Same goes for the Duck Hunt ROM too. It is also easier to set up the auto splitter to like work better if I'm using the triple cart. I have an actual like triple cart of my own, but I rather just play on EverDrive for the ease of access to practice from and all that. Dude, that's not real. Because having to take my EverDrive out and having to put my triple cart in the console and vice versa is not only time consuming, but I run the risk of just like having to fiddle with it until it works. Right now I get it. I got it to be perfectly set up so where it wouldn't ever crash even if I smacked my freaking table. Like I can literally do this and the game's not gonna crash anymore. I would rather just keep it like that and just have the ease of just powering off and on my console and just going to practice from and going back when I need to. Yeah, you'll see how on live split I have like minus 13.7 seconds of delay before I actually go to 1-1. That manipulates the patterns in 8-2, 8-3, and A4. Oh, that was really jump. Okay. Have one more attempt. Well, no, actually. Oh, if this gets past 1-1, but. If this gets past 1-1, I'll have to keep it going, but. Hi, Nettie. Oh, whatever. Oh, yeah. I gotta ask this again. Do people here know if Twitch actually allows the multi-chat to be on screen now? At that point, I may as well have it. Yes, Smiley. It's a cumulative counter. Next stream, I'm gonna have it be whatever amount of runs I got today. Or that I get. Dude, really? Whatever, bro. Oh wow, I see, Muddy. That sucks. That's so stupid, Jesus, dude. Twitch being itself. Alright, let me take like a 5 to 10 minute break here. Drink some water, get to the bathroom, and wait for the ads to play out. So, BRB for a bit. Right, I'm back. Yo, Drewski, thank you for the raid. Thank you, man. How did the wrong warp thing go? Or ace or whatever? I don't even know what they call it there. Yeah. I guess you could call. Oh my god, I pressed A instead of start. My bad. I guess you could say it's like a credit swap or something. Um, they have been okay. I gotta run the. I don't trust that. Hold on. I gotta run the top step, but I jumped a frame too early in 8-1. Valeu, Girafe. Obrigadão. Doing it the standard way, Sonic, I think you have up to 4 frames or something. I forget the remainder thing. I think you can get up to like RO4 or not for RO3. Way too many cactus. Yeah, Walid. I am indeed going for a TAS Tie full game. Let's see if I can get around a little bit, bro. I'm lacking with pull inputs here. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Nice thing. If attempts don't get super good by like the 3 hour mark, I may as well just like cut the stream a little shorter than usual because, you know, kind of have stuff to do later. I'm getting so screwed over with 4-2 today. I don't even know if I got the setup this time. I think I dumpless righted too much on the ground. And that's not it? Okay. Oh. Those fails are a little bit concerning. The backup there, that's good. See, how is that frame rate? I don't understand how these are frame rate jumps. It looks like I'm jumping at worst, barely if anything. Also reset my splits. Yeah, like every time I jump late here, it just doesn't seem like I should have. Really? I'm surprised that didn't work. Back to back. Nice, okay, need that on pace, bro. Back three back. Unfortunate. Thank you, Keto. Yeah, honestly, that is a very valid question to make. What the heck am I doing with... like, just what in the world? You know? I don't know, something in me just... something in me is just telling me that is a ridiculous thing to do. Like, it's ridiculous to be claiming that I'm going for TAS Tie, but then I think about it and I'm like, no, it's not. But it's ridiculous that I can even do it to begin with. For sure. I don't stretch my fingers too much, Olive, but if I don't feel like I ever have hand pain or anything like that, because I think I just probably do that unconsciously. Like, I'm just gonna be doing that unconsciously, not think about it. Wow, unfortunate. But like, given the way I play this game, I shouldn't ever have hand pain. Unless I'm playing for way, way too long. only reason for me to have hand pain usually is if I'm doing it for I'll practice for a lot of the time. Like, because doing this constantly will probably give me a blister. Thank you, Pentoads. Valeu, Rafael. Thank you, Justin. I need top stuff. Done. Hope it saves enough time. Thank you, Justin. It still hasn't fully hit me, honestly, that I actually am currently the record holder. I don't know how to really deal with it. Because for the longest time, I thought that would never really happen. And there's a chance I hold a record for a long time. It definitely feels a lot better because nobody is thinking I'm cheating, that's for sure. That's one big thing. The second thing is just, it's not tied record, so that helps a lot more. Third thing is, I have a lot more, like, I had the whole built-up experience of not having record and just having the worst time with this game for the longest time. Up until the run I got, so it definitely feels a whole lot different. I think I backed that up properly. Yo, Gamer Attack, thank you for the raid, bro. How was the stream? Thank you for the good luck as well. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you. Sim, suspense. Sou brasileiro. Eu sou o único brasileiro que joga esse jogo consistentemente. A essa altura do campeonato eu preciso, né? Wow, that's buns. That's so buns. What was all of that? Am I just like misreading the setup? What is going on there? I could swear all of those were like bad. Or not bad. I could swear I jumped early in all the pre-bump setups I did. Um, the whole task has like the needed fast excels are in 8-1, so 1 there. If you count just the main one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actually. But if you count like the task excels and the following fast excels, you like pretty much double every single fast excel number in 8-4. But I don't know. Thank you, YTSML. There's 36 back up. Yeah, gotta count wall jump as a fast excel, gotta count coin block bump as a fast excel, gotta count the... I don't even know why you would count the 4-2 pipe wall jump as... It's like 3 things at once. It's a fast excel, it's a wall jump, and it's a fast deceleration that is very weird. It's very specific. That is a similar thing to the issue we have with like counting frame perfects in general in this game. Nice. That's it. Ooh, I think I got D2O. Hold on. No bueno, no bueno. That's not good. Hold on. Yeah, I completely messed up the setup there. Hold on. Let me make sure I have the right subspeed manip for that, because I kind of like half forgot it. Hold on. That's super disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. Ah. That's definitely not something you should be missing, Marsu. Since always, it's unfortunately D2O, hit Bitlord. Look, I'm gonna get it right now. Here you go. Oh, I did get the right subspeed manip then. I just didn't get the inputs. So I actually could have gotten it. But Yeah, that's it. Never mind. I don't have to get extra frame save. If I get FPG to begin with, it means I saved it. Now, if I had like fake 1.9 and got this, I would have to do TAS inputs to save it. And I need to also get the right sub speed. Yeah, what Zen said. Thank you, Weezy. Like, kind of screwed over here. I'm like not getting the right press. Why is it doing that? That's a lot better. I've been better at this. I don't know why. Suddenly I can't do it anymore. Consistently. And by definition, I wouldn't be able to do TAS inputs, but that's thankfully not necessary for anything. Or not. I guess that counts. Jeez, dude, what? That counts, I guess. Sure. Never mind. What the heck, dude? Oh my god, okay. Never mind. Scrap all of what it just said. I can get TAS inputs just fine. God, dude. Why am I not? Is it because of the angle? It's gotta be, right? It might be. Yeah, I was just angling my D-pad or my controller too much. I'm better off doing it like this instead of this. Yeah. Just wanted to make sure in case I get there again. Give me 1 minute. Jumping, like the amount of frames you jump for does not matter. You just need to do a 1-framer at worst there, and it works still. Sorry. I'm glad that my voice is doing a lot better now. Still not perfect, but miles better than it was last week. And the week before even. Oh my god, I just paused the game by... Wow, nobody saw that. I just paused the game. Oh my god, bro, what am I doing? Okay. Dude. I've never done that before, I don't think. Not like that. That's the first. Whatever. IRL time loss, bro. And I got past 1-1 as well. saw me get to 8-4. What? Oh, never mind. You guys are just joking. Wow, Luigi, that's crazy. Yeah, if anybody 10 years ago heard that this was possible, they would just like, I don't even know. That is incomprehensible. Like back then we had no idea about lightning being possible, about TAS Tie 2 even existing, I don't think, for RTA. Late one, I think, kinda, but not too much. Thank you, ton. What else? Didn't exist. I mean, fast excels were just a suggestion. They were not even like considered, I don't think. Like, what even is a fast excel at that point? Like, they were probably done very briefly, but people were definitely not super well versed into the mechanics of fast excel and all that. You definitely did not know TAS excels were, I mean, freaking falling fast excels existed either. Yo, Valita, thank you for the tier 1. Thank you so much. You know, happily it was the setup. And at the moment, it currently is the setup that I'm doing. Although with a modification to how I do it, but it still is happily regardless. It's a more BS version of it that is just easier. Yeah, 8-1 FPG is the hardest FPG of the game. Simply because not only do you have to do it from the top of the staircase, which makes the inputs less lenient, but you have to do all of that after the fast excel at the beginning and the pipe jumps and all the tight jumps in the level. I've been super inconsistent with that today. Thank you, Brahms. It's crazy to think that my quote-unquote subpar consistency with early game is still very good, technically. I'm 50% consistent with everything other than 4-2. Or should I say over 50. One frame in the first room of 8-4, one frame in the second room, 2 frames in the third room, and 2 frames in the last room, Tyrell. All the frames are in 8-4. Thank you, Peking. Yeah. We can almost count in one hand the amount of frames we have till TAS Tie. Very crazy to think about. I had never thought about that until now. By no means I'm expecting to get TAS Tie on my next BB. I don't think that's gonna happen. What I think is gonna happen is that I miss one of the tricks in some way where I can still get record and just finish out the run. Like I said, the only two ways I do last room is if I'm on pace for TAS Tie or if I'm barely off pace for like a frame from record. No, dude, I did that again, man. What is wrong with my consistency today? Dude, I don't understand. Salve para Ana Luísa, cute. Ok. Valeu por assistir. Muito obrigado. Yeah, Taro, this game just works perfectly to that, towards that being possible. Thank you, Sudo. Now that you guys mentioned 282, let me check one thing. Okay, let me check one thing in 84. Because I forgot about this, and this is very important. Very, very important. What happens if I just get this? Yeah, I got it first try. What pattern do I get again? Okay, it's just backwards. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't about to like screw myself over here. What happens if I do this though? I think it's the same thing, or just nothing changes. Okay, yeah. Wow, that does save a frame. Yeah, I forget about that. Thank you, Xbox. Thank you, dumbass. How long till? Okay. Let me. If I don't have a run going 3 minutes from the ads, I'm just gonna like play them and take a little break again. Thank you, Tyrell. If the NES run at 30, many things. Okay, first of all, many things would be very different here, Lucas. Second thing, frame perfects would be a lot easier. Because a 30 FPS frame perfect is like. Oh my god, I messed up. Every 30 FPS frame perfect is a 2-framer or a 2-frame window on 60, so it would be a lot easier to do some things. Okay, if this run doesn't make it past 1-1, I'll take a break. Ribbit. Oh, I don't even think that's gonna happen, King. I genuinely think War plus TAS Tie is too much to ask. Like, 80% is already ridiculous. War plus is genuinely like, why would you do that? Kind of is the same with any percent, but like, the amount of BS you have to do to get TAS Tie and War plus is. We don't even have TAS Tie sum of best community-wise. I think 1-3 grab plus FPG still to be done, right? Don't you need to do like a TAS Excel into Dargy into TAS inputs for FPG? If I'm not mistaken. Because I'm pretty sure you have to do all that. Yeah, so that is a frame rule I would be able to get one day. I don't know if I want to, because The freaking power up grab is so bad. It's so bad. Barely anyone has ever done it properly. I haven't done it myself. I think I pressed left at the same time as A. Yeah, today's just not a good lightning day. I can't do much about that. Unfortunately. I'm just making stupid mistakes everywhere. Jesus, dude. Alright, let me take another break. I'll ads play out. When I come back, I'm probably gonna give 4-2 a little bit of a rundown again to make sure I can get past it because this is getting ridiculous. 2 out of 10 is still okay, but you know, I can't be having this consistency every time. I have to make it better. BRB for like up to 10 minutes, maybe less. Alright, I'm back. Go to 4-2 real quick. Okay. What? The heck? I don't like that. Back it up. 153 is so bad for me. I hate doing it. You have to press left so deceivingly late. It's so annoying. I'm surprised that worked. Nice. Okay. I just jumped early. I'm a bot. Yeah, depending on how slow my underground is, usually it's gonna be up to 1 frame slower than perfect. I have to do this to save an extra frame back. So there I saved a frame by doing that backwards jump. It's not a normal fast excel, it's kind of like if you were to subdivide the TAS excel into 2 things, that's a backwards jump after the fast excel. Or kind of like if falling fast excel was actually jumping. But we usually call that underground fast excel because the only way it's really useful other than backing something up, it's like in underground sections of levels. Is my controller starting to fuck up? That is not a good sign. I just saw there. Give me a minute. I don't like what I just saw. Just press it earlier now. Wow, okay. No. Oh my god, Ascension, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gaichi. Go, hi, Zenny. Let's go, hi. Let's freaking go. I'm gonna see after, like, Niski's back from ZTWC if he can send me some of his controller membranes, because I think that these ones are like weird. They're not horrible, they're just like prone to ghosting. Or just... You're not as sensitive as I wish they were. Because I do think I get more zero framers or just weird input stuff on these compared to the original Hyperkin ones. I'm only not using them anymore because they became too mushy. And I honestly don't want to boil them or anything. I just want to have them be like that. Excuse me. Oh, here's the thing, Kirby. To genuinely get TAS Tie and Warpless of this game, you need such an unimaginable amount of time to grind, an unimaginable amount of consistency with every trick you need to do. Some of them are just ridiculously stupid, especially the ones where you need like task bowl inputs to get the frame roll. You need full FPG in both 2-3 and 7-3, which is not all that bad, but like good luck finding a route where that works. And it's not horrible. Like there's so much stuff. Genuinely, Bowser patterns, fire bars lining up perfectly, a lot of other stuff that's like very intricate that people forget about. There's so much that needs to come together for an actual viable warpless TAS Tie route that you wouldn't even like get to the point of, oh, it's like maybe doable. It's like, is it even doable at all because of like enemy patterns and such? But then when you get past that, there's a whole difficulty aspect of it. It's just not doable. Fortunately, it's just not doable. Yo, Zenny, thank you for the 201 sub and thank you for the 6 months, bro. Yeah, I did do that at some point. It kind of did. Yo, and G Pro getting the gifted sub from Valita. Thank you so much, Valita, for the gifted sub. I gotta get to making some new emotes at this point, bro. I definitely have enough slots. It's just like, how do I put that time into this? I don't even know what it would make for emotes, honestly. Genuinely. Yeah, that's true. I should make a nothing emote. That is based. Golden Kappa Train! Oh my god, no way! That's the first time I've ever gotten that! Let's freaking go! Oh my god, I'm gonna ping everybody on my server. I can't believe I actually have gotten to do this! Yo, guys, thank you so much at everyone in my server. Dude, oh my gosh. Dude. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you for the 100 bits, Zenny. Dude, let's freaking go. My god. I never expected to get that to begin with. That's kind of crazy. Thank you, Zenny. See you later, bro. And thanks once again for the raid. I think I'm ready for Yo, Victor! Thank you for the raid, bro. How were the runs today? About to go back to attempts. Yes, we do have a Kappa train. Or a golden Kappa train going on. I can't believe I'm saying that out loud. That's insane. How long have it been? Almost 3 hours. I'm probably go up to like 9:30 p.m. my time. Really, yeah. Since my mom is at work and my dad is like resting from work, I'm gonna have to do more stuff than I usually would if they were like available to do stuff. So I'm probably gonna end the stream at like 3 hours and 10 or something. Yeah, I'm not sure if people know what a golden kappa train is because it's super rare, but oh, I started too late. If you sub while the hype train is going on, you get the emote. You do get the emote. I'm not sure if there's any like sub event going on where you like get a lot of emotes, but I think that happens like at all times. Yeah, subs and orbits. True. You know what? At this point, Luigi, it definitely is. Yes, Element. Today's kind of an off day for me. Got 2 runs past Fast Excel, and one died to Top Step, and the second one died to me like not being able to get D2O FPG because I jumped too late for V3. That sounds so weird saying it out loud. Jesus, dude. Yo, Intimity, thank you for the sub, bro. Almost forgot to change my grip there. And Victor, thank you for the sub. Thank you guys so much, like actually. Thank you, Asaki. I appreciate the kind words. Yeah, I really hope that happens, Element. I don't know if you saw, but I got a TAS tie for while practicing it today for 4 attempts, so that is a very good thing to happen. Dude, oh my god. Did they just snap my day with this love? I swear. I think I just killed the run, didn't I? Not the run. Yeah. Come too late for this one. Kill the attempt, I should say. Wow, I just don't understand it. Like, in practice, I'm playing super well, but I just can't get it to work on pace. Thank you guys for the golden kappa train and the bits and subs and all that. I hope you enjoyed the emote. Isn't the colored kappa like the... I think it's kappa HD, like the one that's not black and white. One that's actually like got colors. Wow, that's FFO save. Isn't that, like, don't you get that with Twitch Prime or something? Which turbo? Let's go, Victor. You know what, Lumber? That's actually pretty good. Being over 50% with everything right now is honestly a good thing. That's really all I need. That should be the baseline. It just sucks that I'm having an off day with 4-2. These kinds of sessions where I'm over 50% with everything, 3-4-2 is like the perfect time for me to be good with 4-2. Of course, we can have good things. Unfortunately, it's too much to ask with time. Genuinely, I don't understand why that's. It's kind of pissing me off. Yeah, and I second try. Like, really freaking sucks. Second or third second try of the day too, bro. Freaking kidding me. Yeah, I guess so, Luigi. Eu infelizmente sou do Rio, Theo. Both C4Os I got today should not have been C4Os. Like, oh god. Usually, when I'm getting C4O, I actually just do it wrong, but Today it's just been like the weird input timing thing that just makes it not work. As Drewski would say, bad polling phase. It's not even wrong, it's just... You can do the same inputs all the time, but like depending on how you start them, it might just like not be good. And I would really like it Around the World Day right now. The drought is low-key killing me. And that's a frame, really. Excuse me. See, that is concerning. That was weird. I hope that was just a fluke, because that felt like Mario jumped like 2 frames too late. I really, really hope that's it. Yo, Yelia, thank you for the Prime sub. Brazil. Thank you so much. There's no way I just jumped early there, bro. These runs are so ass right now. The world if buffering jumps was a thing in this game. It's so stupid and I just realized this. There's so many other things you can buffer in this game, but not jumping. Perhaps the one thing, well, other than B, of course. B not being bufferable would have been a disaster of a game design choice. But, like, everything else pretty much is bufferable to some extent, but freaking jump isn't. Only at the beginning of levels, like, I don't get it. Yeah. Minus 13.7 delay is to get a specific set of patterns in 8.2 to where I can get the bullet bill to shoot optimally. And then after that, I know all of my patterns both in 8.3 and 8.4. 3 frame jump. You mean like in the first pipe jump? Not very often. Most of the time I just died to it because I jumped too early like I did the last 2 times. And okay. 20, 26, I'm going to practice once we're in the middle of the session. I apparently forgot to do it. Victor's not even lying. Brazil used to be a type of pigments. Or a type of a tree that had a red pigment. And then they just gave that name to the country afterwards at some point. Don't ask me why. I don't know why they called it like that. Or I forgot about it. I genuinely believe I never learned why it's called that in school. I just learned that it's called that. Usual Brazilian school incompetence. Can't do much about it. Oh, really, Victor? Thank you, No Lame. I mean, people in Portugal can't understand Brazilian Portuguese very well. The opposite is not always true though, because there are like some accents that you cannot distinguish if they are speaking Russian or Portuguese. Like sometimes I'm gonna be watching like a video from a Portuguese YouTuber that has a very thick accent, and I'm gonna be like, this is Russian, right? And then I realize that it's not, and I'm like, how the heck is that even possible? Like my brain is not made to take that in. Like vocab wise, it's not very different. It's just a regional thing. We have that in Brazil as well, depending on where you go. Not the same extent, but many things can be called differently depending on what region of the country you go. Thank you, Zoe. Oh my god, that's crazy, bro. Oh, and the worst thing too is that they have the same thing that people who speak Spanish have. Most of them just speak super quickly and it's fucked up. You can't catch up, it's impossible. Spanish is less worse most of the time because they at least have a mostly clear accent where you can actually understand what they're saying. Dude, those Portuguese people, they'd be like making shit up and just pretending they're understanding each other at that point, dude. Like, what are we talking about? Some English accents are like that as well. Like, it just makes no sense. It just feels like they're just freely making sounds at will. Oh, there's a mosquito. I killed it. Let's. Okay, dumbass. That's like I just edited the thumbnail from my TAS Tie from 4.2 to like not have to make a new one. And I mean, it's kind of it got a little bit of horror, you know, just having the 4 hardest levels laid out like that. Okay, did I not freaking swap between 1 and 2nd player, dude? Like, what are we doing? Like, it just looks good. It just worked, bro. Valeu, Guga. Because that's what I did with my other live stream thumbnail. I think it was like a back for back lightning, if I'm not mistaken. I edited that thumbnail into becoming a 454/record attempts thumbnail. I was gonna edit that one again, but like, I think I didn't save the freaking file. You mean like as a French person, Cactus? Because if so, that's kind of crazy. I didn't know the accent was so different there. The only reference of a French Canadian I have is XUC from back when I used to watch, bro. But like, I don't even know how to start explaining his English, dude. It's so bad. Oh, really? Yeah, all of my Canadian friends are like not from Quebec. Probably because barely any people from there play this game. I think the only no. Is Wolf Attorney from Quebec? I forget. I don't remember if Wolf was French Canadian or not. Yeah, Wolf was probably the only person that hits. Yeah, that's the usual. Yeah, his crits has the same time zone as me when it's daylight savings. It's so funny. So freaking funny. How is that even possible? It should not be possible. Like, I understand why, it's just funny. Please get to a world day, bro. Come on. Stop being so bunned. Please, dude. Thank you. Come on. Oh my god, I probably got over subspeed there. No! Kidding me! At least another one to roll there, but god damn it, bro. Okay, I would have gone perfect if I pressed the button properly. But my thumb slid off barely. Bro. Okay. Let me go practice some Excel. All the ads are playing because I just cannot believe I just wasted that run on that right now. So currently, Exter, since I reset my counters, within the TAS Tie grind, I've gotten 3 runs past 4-2. Next stream, whatever amount I have today, I'm going to add to the second number there. And the first number is going to be 0 again. The first number is the amount of runs I got the day of. And the second number is the runs I got in total before that day. Because that's just the easiest way to track it for me. You mean like on console or emulator? Yeah, I'm on console with the Hyperkin controller. Oh, there you go, got it. More. Oh. Why is that not good? But the same. How many days still Mineplex again? I forgot. Just came back to my mind. It be Friday of this week or like Saturday, right? I forget. I'm so hyped for that, bro. I'm so freaking hyped for that. I cannot wait. I might not stream that day, by the way. I might not stream if it's like Friday, just to play freaking Mineplex, because you know it's not every day you get Mineplex back into activity and just like you have to play everything again and with perhaps a way better anti-cheat than used to be and properly fixed stuff. Like, dude, I'm gonna lock in so hard. Yes, Luca, it's gonna come back this week. I don't know if Hitchcris is here or not, but I'm pretty sure it's either the 12th or the 13th. Nicotoric. I was about to ask people and stuff, but like, it's as they're literally playing right now. Yeah, it's been like coming back, but the new ownership finally got it to like get through. I'm glad it's actually gonna be a thing again. There was definitely a big hole of mini games we don't have anymore that only Mineplex could really fill in again, and I'm glad to have it back. Like, thank you, Skillet. Freaking Sneaky Assassins, Super Smash Mobs, the one paintball game I forget the name of, Dragon Escape. Those are just good games all around, bro. All of the new stuff is like, yeah, it can be cool, but I just like those games better. I always vibed more with the mini games Mineplex had over Hypixel, although for good reason Hypixel is the one who kept on. And I mean, just wish it wasn't that way, like, I don't know, but it's good that it's coming back and I hope it works out. Yeah, Bad Wars is a thing now. Sky Wars, also. What is another game? Like the one painting game that's not the, what is it called? Not Build Battle, it's the other game that's like super sick. I don't know, Yelia, but it probably is. I don't know. I honestly don't care about that. I'm gonna be so for real. I think if well, I think you can get like up to 220 sub speed or so. I forget what it is. You know what? I can check right now. Let me I've been playing this game like speed running it since 2019, Joseph. So hi, welcome back. Or I don't know if you were here before, but hi, Arthur. Yeah, let me check. What's the earliest sub speed I can get in 8.1 FPG? That will do runs again. Yeah, if it's 224, then yeah. I'm getting 196 here. Oh, 16? What? I mean, I never miss a subspeed here, so it's not like it's a problem. Boa noite, não identificado, salve. I will say that there's one good thing about it, though. And it's this. If I can't even get it. Hold on. Why can I not do it? Holding left the whole time there. That's fortunately I think you can do. Sucks that it has to be an RLR jump, but if you're crazy, you could do that. Não foi tanto, mas demorou bastante pra ficar com um sotaque bom e. Bom, foi meio que por osmose. Eu ter conseguido ficar super fluente. Mas não foi uma coisa que eu acho que foi difícil. Foi só questão de tempo mesmo. Eu fiquei conversando com um gringo constantemente desde a pandemia, então eu meio que só tinha isso pra fazer na época. Foi aí que eu melhorei bastante. I don't understand how those are bad inputs. I'm gonna do like runs till 9:45 my time, and I'll probably dip because I really gotta get my food ready. No, Ross said. Maybe one day. I only left my state once, and that was for CTWC Brazil. Surprisingly enough, I managed to do that alone. Thankfully, I had a B&B to stay with some other people, but the fact that I was actually able to, like, on my own, travel to a different state and just, like, you know, deal with being an adult, was kind of cool. That was the first time I did that ever. I've been over jumping the jump out of the wall there a lot today. I keep getting away with the sub pixels being good. Yeah, Toriku, like, I think when it shut down, it was just so unplayable in general that like barely anybody was in it. And like Bedrock was also a weird situation. Pra pegar o recorde, eu tenho desde o começo do ano não identificado. Porque, pô, eu tive que mudar muita coisa pra conseguir pegar o recorde. Set up. Bullshit. How is that not the right jump height, bro? I actually don't understand how I didn't get the right jump height there. Well. Alright, thank you, Rafael. See you later, bro. At least I got a third try, that's good. Thank you, Livey. Oh god, I have to... Hold on, I can't reset now or else it's gonna fuck my shit. Yeah, right now it's almost that kind place. Tem um frame na primeira sala do 8-4, um frame na segunda, 2 na terceira e 2 na última. O único frame que eu tenho que salvar que praticamente nada vai mudar o que eu tô fazendo na segunda sala, porque o que eu fiz na run praticamente é a mesma coisa que eu tenho que fazer pra pegar o frame extra. Eu só fiz um frame antes. Mas por conveniência já é um setup pra eu conseguir pegar o frame que eu peguei na run. Pois é, Matheus. I mean, switching languages is somewhat of a difficult thing to do sometimes. It gets confusing too for me. It's kind of crazy to think about that today is like my first bad day of like 4-2. Even or not 4-2, just like 4-2 past it and like all the other stuff. Because my early game today is probably better than most other days. There's no way. I thought that was good. Misread that. Valeu, Valnir. Valunir. Nossa, perdão por ler teu nome totalmente errado, meu Deus do céu. Ai, meu Deus do céu. Ah, valeu. That's what I get for trying to read people's names in Portuguese, bro. Just can't do it. Wow. Speech stairs. I needed the top step FPG there. Já eu tenho um PB no Mario 3. Eu já tentei fazer speedrun do Mickey de Master System, o Castle of Illusion. Eu ia pegar recorde naquele jogo, mas por algum motivo na época eu desisti. Okay, why did I do FPG like that? Goddamn. Pode, yeah. I wonder if I should go back to Castle of Illusion, because like I single-handedly was about like pushed the tech of that game into like levels never seen before. Like I really was about to just do the bullshit strats in the levels to get record. I really do wonder though. I don't know what the Master System frame rate is. When I get the Mister, I will be able to do that at some point. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that. But like, it just sucks because that game is like dead. Like nobody plays that game anymore. But I have a strong liking to that game. Like that game is just good. And watching it being played at a high level is definitely entertaining. Like that game has some very sick tech for sure. Wondering if someday I could pick up Sonic games. I don't think I should. Sonic games are so hard. They have very similar difficulty problems that this game has. Yep, aggressive suck folder. I definitely needed it there. Dude, come on, it's so buns. I failed that like 3 times. Yeah, no, you know what, Victor? See, this is what I'm saying. Like I was talking to you in the... I forget bro's nickname, but... Dude, I was talking to Boom Fan yesterday as well about this, because he was like playing Sonic. If we get the Mr. Core on like the PS1 Mr. Core to actually be like optimal, which is more than perfectly possible from what I've seen, I just gotta speedrun Spyro, for example. I want to speedrun Spyro one day. Dude, I would love to like get competitive in that game, because that game is good. That game is like genuinely good. I'd have to get a PS2 controller, like some sort of good controller to play that game though. I have a stronger liking of Spyro than Crash speedrun wise, because I don't know, I just like Spyro better, but like Crash is almost up there. Dude, how am I jumping early for that every time? Yeah, I'm gonna get one more run to World 4 and I will be done with attempts today. Like, all the Spyro games are just goated games, bro. Okay, dude, am I not freaking doing the select thing? What the heck is going on? Like, Spyro and Crash are like the two franchises I probably like better than Mario. Simply because they're just like genuinely good. I think Spyro 1 and 2 are more replayable than Mario 64. Crash 2, I think, is more replayable than Mario 64. Crash 3, I gotta beat it one day. Dude, I never beat Crash 3, neither on PS1 or NSD. Crash 1 is definitely an interesting speed game because it is very different from Crash 2 and 3 on like how the tech works there because of the whole different mechanic stuff. Like, you can't slide, but then the spin tech is like crazy. Like, you have crazy coyote jumps with spins. And zigzagging is like crazy powerful. There's out of bounds shit you can do. Nice. Last run do stream. A maior parte desses pulos no cano, ou identificado, são no mínimo 2 frames. Dependendo das situações, podem ser de 3 frames. Esse jogo detecta a colisão do Mario com os inimigos a cada 2 frames, então tem uma variaçãozinha. Basicamente, o motivo do glitch na 8.2 ser possível é por causa disso. Se a colisão se o Mario não checasse pela colisão dele com os inimigos a cada 2 frames, não seria possível fazer o glitch de pular todas as animações lá no final da fase. Come on, get one to finish it off. One? Are you freaking kidding me? That's bullshit. That's so fucking bullshit. Fuck you, dude. That actually pisses me off. That should not have failed. That just failed because the left didn't work somehow. That had no right to fail, like, genuinely. Whatever. I can't be too mad at that, honestly. I got 1 out of 5 lightning, which is so perfectly acceptable. We shouldn't even be 1 in 10. If you think about it. Yeah, that was H. Sometimes that's just gonna happen. I can't do anything. Like, that's just how it works. 50% with 1-2. Over a good amount over 50% with 1-1. Same for 4-1, and tragically no runs past 8-1. Like, how does that even happen at this point? That's crazy. And I didn't get a single one of pull inputs too. Like, that's so sad. The one that I technically did was D2O, so I mean, Jesus, bro. Okay. I saw a crazy picture in this where that's. I gotta congratulate some people because holy shit. Oh my. Alright, let me see my splits. I'm gonna mess with them later, but let's see who I could raid. I have a feeling. You know what? This is a little bit of a different rate here. Let me see. Is bro gonna stream for longer? I'm surprised he's even on. How long has he been streaming for? I don't know how long he's going. I'm gonna rate him anyways. I'm gonna rate Jordy. We were talking about Spyro just now. I may as well just rate bro because I think he has a record on 120%, and he's doing runs right now. I should honestly try to like pop in more often because he's gotten extremely good at that game. He's just a freaking legend at like Crash slash Spyro speedruns in general. Like he's just good at the games. Eu tento, Victor, eu tento. Eu tenho que tentar. Senão eu não vou chegar em lugar nenhum. But thanks everybody for stopping by today. I'm a little like impressed by the amount of people watching me today, I'm not gonna lie. And the support I got today as well. Could not be more grateful, genuinely. But yeah. Soon enough I'll be getting the 695? No, 925. God, I got like temporary dyslexia there. Oh my god, can I please get the freaking cursor there, bro? No, monkey, I just ended stream. No. I just ended stream. God dang it. You didn't lose too much. I didn't get a single run to 8-2 today, so it's whatever. But yeah. Thanks everybody for the support and stopping by. I'm hopeful for the runs I'm gonna get soon. If we have similar days to what I've had when I was going for .3, I mean, we could get some crazy runs going on. Getting the first run past 8B first room is gonna be ridiculous. And even if I don't get TAS Tie, I could still get record by like backing up something. So be on the lookout. I probably will be streaming at the same time tomorrow. I will try my hardest. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to, but I will try. But yeah. Have a good rest of your day, everyone, and see you tomorrow.